you again. And we stopped here at this very, very remarkable peacock blue Thunderbird. Sir, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Al Herman.
Al, thank you so much for talking with us. Tell us a little about your car, when you acquired it, why you like it, and things. Yeah, there are unknown facts about your car.
Okay. Well, the 1956 Thunderbird was always my favorite of all cars, and still is. I've even owned a Shelby Mustang, and it even exceeds that. So when I retired and got rid of the mortgage and the kids, I could finally afford one. And I've owned this now for 4 years. Basically redid most of the mechanics, and just last year had it repainted. So it took me 43 years after I was 9 when the car was made. So it took me 43 years to obtain it, and I finally got it.
Now tell us about, when did you first fall in love with a Thunderbird and kind of the story behind it?
Okay, I was 9 years old and was always a car buff, I guess. I could tell you every make and model riding down the roads. And I guess when the 55 Thunderbird I liked, but when they came out with a 56, I was 9, and I guess it's a combination with the Continental tire kit and the colors and the two-seater and the porthole hardtop, and just everything about the car. It's still my number one. So.
Al, I just want to congratulate you on matching your car. I just love your peacock blue shirt that matches the beautiful car.
Thank you. My wife picked it out. So.
She has great taste. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And how did you find this gem?
It took me 2 weeks of searching, doing Google search, and I finally found one that I could afford up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I drove up the following day, and I called the guy and drove up the following day and looked at it and bought it right then and there. So.
Now, was the condition exactly the same, as we were seeing here, or did you put a lot of substantial work into it?
I've put $10,000 worth of repairs in it, and it was just repainted. So the paint job looked nice from afar, but it was peeling and all kind of other stuff. So it was definitely, time for the new paint.
So is paint the only thing that you did to the car?
No, I've done a lot of mechanical work. I changed the transmission to an overdrive transmission, and for better cruising, because I tend to have, we drive quite far, because the club I'm in is mostly the Virginia area, and I live in the west side of Baltimore in Ellicott City. So I usually have to drive at least 50 miles or more to any of these events. So the overdrive really makes it easier to drive on today's highways, especially Beltway and 95 and those streets.
Other than driving it around, do you enter this in a lot of contests, and have you won prizes?
I don't care about prizes. I guess I take it to a lot of shows, and I just, trophies aren't my thing. I bought this as a driver, and I drive it everywhere and every day. So when I do take it to shows, it's just so somebody else can enjoy it, and it doesn't matter to me if it's, because as I said, it's a driver, not a show queen.
One of the things that I love about cars are just what I call car bling. Those are little tiny accessories that make the car shine. Just very similar to perhaps jewelry on a woman's outfit.
Right.
So what's your favorite car bling?
For this car, it's probably the bumpers. As you can see, they have what was called bullets in those days, and then the Continental kit in the back. And then for this car, the final thing is the color, the peacock blue. It's kind of an eye turner. It stands out. The other colors are nice, but this one kind of stands out in the crowd.
Have you always liked peacock blue on the Thunderbird?
That was my favorite color in '56. I like the grays and the reds. Black is nice, but black shows every imperfection, including dirt. So this is kind of a nice color to have for a daily driver.
Thank you so much, Al, for bringing it to the show. We love your car.
Thank you for coming out.